The War of the Realms issue 4 heads to Alfheim, where the first battle in Malekith's war begun, turning the bright and radiant world of the Light Elves into a dark and dingy battlefield. A Black Bifrost opens, but Malekith's army doesn't arrive, instead Frank Castle does. The elves think him to be an agent of darkness. Frank isn't concerned with what Sir Ivory thinks of him, saying Freyja sent him and she needs their help. On Asgard, Daredevil and the others kill the remaining Dark Elves, with Matt apologizing to Heimdall for failing in his job as guardian of the Bifrost. Jane asks if they were able to get the other teams home, but he couldn't, and now they need to pray to Freyja and hope that she does. Freyja meanwhile readies to kill Bitterhand, saying hell is eagerly awaiting him. Now wielding the Bitter Blade, Freyja is the guardian of the Black Bifrost, telling her team to leave the elves to her, since her sword could hold back all of Svartalfheim if need be, until they complete their mission of rallying her troops. Telling the others to leave, Freyja wants them to tell Thor that she loved him like lightning loves thunder, as the armies of the elves besiege her. She-Hulk is catapulted to Nidavellir, Blade to Vanaheim, and Ghost Rider to Niflheim, and they all began assembling their different armies of the realms, heading back to Earth and the Avengers Mountain. As the heroes of Jotunheim are returned to Earth by the Black Bifrost, Black Panther tells Steve that the Avengers Mountain is under siege. Shuri gets into position and primes their weapon, activating it and killing the enemies that are attacking the mountain. Odin demands to know where his wife is, as Freyja fights the hordes of the Black Bifrost, knowing Malekith will never stop his war, and neither will they. Malekith meanwhile is at Stonehenge, where he has taken the Venom symbiote, torturing him in order to try and break its spirit and tame him, thanks to Freyja taking Bitterhand from him. Odin learns that his wife has taken up the Bitterhand sword and is trapped on Svartalfheim, angered that Captain America and the others would leave her there. Frank says that it was her mission to hold the Bifrost and Cap wants to go after her, but Odin says that as a guardian of the Black Bifrost, Freyja can let anyone in she sees fit, and she doesn't want to let them in. Odin, the Allfather, however, can go through, and Tony says that he's got something better than Odin's spear ready for him if he intends to fight. Freyja meanwhile finishes her battle and plans on destroying the Black Bifrost, but suddenly is stabbed by Malekith throwing the Venom symbiote at her. The symbiote begins to take her, and Malekith orders her to be fed to his war dogs, but suddenly Odin, now decked out in his own personal Iron Man armor that Tony and Screwbeard created, arrives, fighting Malekith while trying to rescue his wife, who knows that she must stay since they are taking Malekith's greatest weapon away from him by destroying the Bifrost. Odin agrees to join her, and the husband and wife battle the hordes. Knowing that this could be the end, Odin says that he loves Freyja more than hell, and kissing her as the bitter sword blows up the Bifrost. On Midgard, Jane Foster rallies the Avengers and the other heroes, planning on having the Avengers lead them in the battle, but Thor, now wearing the Destroyer's left arm, arrives, saying that he will lead the fight. The War of the Realms issue 4 was another action-packed, pretty awesome issue of Marvel's big event, although I was a little disappointed in regards to the different strike forces, since their missions were all but finished over one issue. Cap's team found Thor, they destroyed the Black Bifrost, they got some reinforcements. It all kind of happened over one issue, and one issue that wasn't actually any of these books tie-ins. So I'm interested to see what those tie-ins will evolve into, maybe the next phase, which is the big attack. Destroying the Black Bifrost as well seems a little too easy, so I'm hoping there was a twist there where this wasn't the real Black Bifrost and Malekith has another one somewhere, or he intended for them to destroy it or something. I'm looking forward to Thor getting back into the fight as well as we head into the final few issues. I'm going to give this issue an 8.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.